Mr. T, I'd like to thank you for coming in.
Thank you for inviting me in.
No, it's a pleasure. It's a pleasure.
My pleasure.
We, as we were talking about earlier, we do a lot of video production here.
Okay.
We do a lot of original web content here, and oftentimes the questions that we and I get asked is, about the production process.
Okay.
It's about working with people. It's about what goes into creating a video that's made for web. What goes into the writing of it, the directing of it, the starring in it.
Right.
So I figured, while I have you here, I can ask you a few questions about the process.
Yes, definitely. If I don't know the answer, I'll tell you my good buddy that you're going to speak to later. He can fill you in with all that stuff. You know. See, I only know so much, than the rest. Because if I know everything, it wouldn't be fun.
Totally, no, totally understand. So I think we've got a few layups for you.
Okay.
But all right. So the series of videos that you've done for Hitachi, which are unbelievable. And by the way, my favorite part of all of them is the trucker video.
Oh, that's the coolest. Yeah, I'm driving, I'm going in, and I'm not steering.
But the best part is when you actually reach out of the truck and you growl at the guy.
Yes, and the truck is still moving.
That is by far one of the funniest things I've ever seen.
It was really fun doing it. It really was.
I bet. Now, are these the first videos that you've willingly starred in that were made for the web? Is this the first time that you've been in videos that people have shot and said, Mr. T, we're going to shoot this video. It's going to be made for, primarily made for consumption on the internet.
I think this is the first one. Now somebody might have caught me off guard.
Yeah,
street talking, and I don't know where it's going, and
that's
so
why
I have no control over that.
Right,
this is willingly, yes.
Curious. Now, about how much time would you say you spent in front of the camera making all of these?
Well, I think it was a couple of days, and we shot. I think we did it in a couple of days, now one of them, when I had to go through the wall, James, the great director, producing all that, and free and whatnot, he had me go through the wall about 3 or 4 times, he had different walls. I said, man, one night, he said, Mr. T, it was good, it was perfect, but we want to get another angle. I had scars on my hand, come to the wall, and I got mad at the guys, because, they supposed to score the wall a little bit for me, I mean, and then they didn't.
Not that you need it.
Yeah, but they told me it was scored, so I bring hell force. Now they told me it wasn't scored, I would have gave it all, but then they told me it was scored. Mr. T gonna be easy to go through. I got stuck in there, then I had to come on my force, but it was at the end it was good, it was funny, we all laughed and whatnot, and James was saying, he said, oh man, just wait, Mr. T, when you get done, it's gonna be so good, that what drove me to keep giving it all I got. So I brought a lot of energy to the set, and the hours are a little long because you gotta you got to set the production up. I mean, set the things up, the angles, the different shots.
Yeah. So the production time was similar to what you'd be doing,
on the set, regular set. Yes, okay. Yes.
Now, if people come up to you after these videos have gone out there, we know hundreds of thousands of people have seen these videos. Have people come up to you asking you, like knowing you as, especially maybe kids, asking you if, you're the T and IT.
Right.
I know the shirt says it, which is fantastic. But I mean, are they recognizing you from the videos, or you still get the Mr. T vibe? I mean, you're a recognizable guy.
Yeah, well, it's just something like we just coming here, walk down the street before we got here, we left the, Hitachi headquarters, the people, they just, because they have a quick reaction with me, they just know me for Mr. T, sometimes if when we stop out there a little bit, they have a chance to talk about the video a little bit,
I always thought the fascinating part of all this would be that at some point, people that recognizable talent that start in web videos would reach a whole new audience, and people would recognize them actually from the web videos and not necessarily what they originally made famous.
Right. No, I know what you're saying. It's slowly getting to that point. A lot of people is getting into the video thing. I mean, getting into the computer, and they get to find out what we're doing. They like them, because it's short, as we say, it's short, sweet, and snappy. Yeah. And they can get it, and get a lot in it, and they like it. So that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to reach the people.
Short, sweet, and snappy.
Short, sweet, and snappy.
That's the best way to describe it, actually. I can't believe I didn't think of that. All right, so how would you, and I guess we talked a little about the production process, but how would you talk about the production process of these videos, say with the production of something like A Pity the Fool on, on TV Land?
Well, it's a lot different. See, here we wanted to do something different, and we want to have fun doing it, because the whole thing, because you don't have that much time with these videos, so you got to grab their attention quick. You know, so we got to be different. Because matter of fact, we like what you say. This at first at the beginning it's weird. You know, people say, "What the heck? Let me see what Mr. T doing." You know, hey, wow, that makes sense. You know, so that's what it's all about. You know, catch the eye first. You know, basically, let me jump back a little bit. It's just about even with my get up.
Right.
You know, it was the whole thing. Wow, you want to first long time ago before they knew of me as Mr. T, I was just that big black guy with the mohawk or the funny haircut, you know. Then after a while I say, hey man, you know that guy? Yeah, he's Mr. T, starting this, starting that, you know. So that's where I feel the momentum come from the video. They'll say, wow, you know that Mr. T was in the 18, but now you got to check his video out with Hitachi. That's some funny stuff, you know. So that's what we trying to reach now, you know.
And I think you guys are doing a tremendous job with it. I mean, it's getting a lot of play, a lot of press. And you know, I think
thank you. But that goes, all the credit goes to our director and mind man, you know, James, you know, and Steve, you know, he couldn't make the trip. He's back there, got a man in the office, you know. Yes.
So he's behind the curtain, right?
Yeah, definitely, man behind the scenes. Yes.
So as more audiences consume more video online, and more Hollywood talent are getting into the action, you know, so in the last year alone, you've had you know, Will Ferrell doing these really catchy online videos. You've had a guy like Harry Shearer from The Simpsons, who's also a big T fan.
Right. Oh yes, thank you. Because I was on The Simpsons.
I know.
Yes. Spin me, clown. Yes.
Best episode ever. So you know, you've got real Hollywood talent starting videos that all these people are watching, and that have shared with each other. So you know, online video historically had been, I guess, the domain of the amateur. You know, it was a lot of people kind of walking around with, you know, handheld cameras like the one I'm shooting on here, and you know, watching their parents get, you know, kicked.
Right. All
places
kind of
they
stuff.
don't
Yes.
So, but now all of a sudden Hollywood's really involved in all this.
Well, because they, you know, I assume it's going to be really mainstream. You know, because everybody is connected. You know, so you know, I like to say that, you know, you'll be a fool not to jump on board.
Yeah,
right.
Know? I mean, I couldn't agree with you more. And you think this is a trend that's going to happen, is that more people are going to start. So I think one of the problems earlier was, in the last few years, was that I think Hollywood in general was looking at online video as kind of the minor leagues.
Or the orphan kid.
Yeah.
You know, But you know, they are. But you know, and to be truthful, you know, Hollywood is a little slow on things. You know, because they were slow discovering me. You know, and I hit them by storm. They said, "Wow, why did we jump on this at first? You know what happened? You know." So they like say, "Okay, we'll see how it grow first." See, I'm glad to be on the ground floor, as I like to call it, be in the basement and grow up. You know, so I'm glad to be. So I'm not the first guy I did, but I'm sort of being a pioneer of it. You know, so we're bringing people, we bring the attention. You know, and people get to see it and they like it, and other people gonna jump on board. I call them copycats.
Yeah, that's true. Well, that's true. I mean, and it's usually, you know, what happens is, you know, the first one kind of, it like you said, you caught them by surprise.
Yes.
Right? It's like the Lang Balboa one.
Exactly. Yeah, definitely.
Right. So now, kind of pulling back a little bit into a more like macro view, you're one of the most popular pop cultural icons, period. But you're also one of the most popular pop cultural icons on the internet. In addition to websites like the Mr. T name generator, which is a lot of fun, it's really fun. Mr. T versus everything, which is great.
Yes.
You know, they put you versus everything. Mr. T and me, which, by the way, the guy that, I don't know if you ever saw that website, but it's like the best produced Mr. T fan website I've ever seen. The guy collects all kinds of T memorabilia, and I happen to know him personally.
Well, I don't mean to cut you off, Ian, but do for me, thank him for me, and give him my love, because I'm gonna tell you, I'm a little slow. I'm not on the computer, internet.
And that's what I was gonna ask you.
And I'm gonna tell you why. You know, because like you said, all the people that's got so many things of me and chills come on me. Outside my persona. Hey, I'm gonna get you up tough, this, that.
Right.
I'm a very humble guy. You know, people don't know that. I'm a spiritual guy. I'm a mama loving guy. You know, as I tell people, I'm a tough mama's boy. You know, but I respect in all the love that people show me. If I was at home going to it, it'll give me the big head. You know, it make me think I'm greater than what I am. You see me, man, I got so many people up here. I always want to keep working. I always want to earn. Like the people see me coming here. Oh, Miss T, good to see you. Good to see you. And I say, thank you for your love. And I always tell them, I say, thank you. I do my best to never let you down. Because it is an honor for me to be around this long. Because I've seen celebrities come and go, you know, in a week and stuff like that. Then still be around over 25 years, you know. And I tell people, just sort of be remembered or whatnot, like from rock. Because if we was to go by my resume in, I really wouldn't be here.
Right.
You know, because my resume is what? Rocky 3, that's great, and the A-Team is great, but that was last century.
Right.
So that means that people got to love me because they know that I'm more than that. They saw me on interviews, helping the kids, doing things like that, and my rap haven't changed. To go back, say, wow, what you want to do, Mr. T? I want to feed your hungry. I want to help the kids, tell them to be good in school, listen to their mother. My rap haven't changed. So I'm honored that people love me for that, but I never want to, you know, because that can mess your head up going and say, man, look at all this stuff, look at all this stuff. You know, every once in a while I see a little stuff, you know, it does my heart delight, but I don't want to get caught up in that. So I just want to keep working in to keep, you know, to return the love that the people give to me, you know.
Yeah, and I got to tell you, like along those lines, what you've been doing to help the people in New Orleans has been absolutely incredible. Phenomenal to watch. I really respect that. So I thank you, even though I'm not from there.
That's what
So the one question I always wanted to ask you, the last one, but the Mr. T cartoon series on NBC.
Oh, that's the greatest.
1983.
Oh man, that's the greatest, you know. And then especially my little wraparound that I would come in at the beginning and tell a kid, and they had a message in the end.
Right.
It wasn't just cartoon stuff. I mean, one message I was telling the kids, don't talk to strangers.
Right.
And I would tell the little brothers and sisters, I said, don't let that green-eyed monster get you over envy and jealousy of somebody else, you know. And I liked it, and the parents responded to that. See, the kids that didn't understand the A-Team, they could watch me on the cartoon, and I love that.
Right, which is great, and I learned so much from that. But I have a question about
all right, I hope I got the answer.
Why gymnasts?
Well, because you know we were sort of like the Harlem Globetrotters. They would travel around, so we were gymnasts. But actually, we were sort of we was crime fighters disguised as gymnasts.
Oh, I get it.
That's what we was.
That's great. That's the perfect alias.
Yes. Then we got the little dog Doja and my little buddy Billy that dressed up like me. You heard Mr. T said, you know. So it was good. Driving the bus, it was cool. It was cool.
That's fantastic. Well, I want to thank you for coming down.
Thank you,
I really
Ian.
appreciate the time.
Thank you for taking the time.
No, of course, it's a pleasure,
you.
and it's great to have you at T-Focus.
Thank you.
Thanks.
And like I tell everybody else, I'm gonna do my best, never let you down.
No, thanks. You never do.
Thank you.
Thank you.